Hi, the Rogue Reviewer here. Just got out of the cinema from Superman, the new James Gunn film. We're here to give our reaction to the film. I've got John Outworld today. So we're going to do the good and the bad of the film. I'm going to review the bad of the film. John will review every good point of the film. And then we'll give our overall scores at the end of the video. So here we go. Okay, so on to the bad points of Superman. So I felt the plot felt very forced and so many things just felt very convenient. They worked themselves out quite easily without much thought behind it. Okay, so I also felt the people of Metropolis and almost the world seemed very calm about the situation. There was a lot of world-ending stuff with monsters, the fabric of time being ripped apart, and just the people seemed to be going around along their day like everything was kind of normal while these superheroes were fighting it all out.
I'm John Outworld, and we just watched the new Superman film. We're just out of the cinema, and I'm here to talk about all the good things. The whole tone was perfect. It was fun, it was amusing, it was not quippy like a Marvel film, but it wasn't dark and broody. It kept the humor going, it took the serious moments serious. It maintained a hopeful feeling for Superman. It maintained a hopeful feeling for the whole sort of idea. Beautiful colours, happy sort of environment. Took its sad moments seriously.
Okay, so onto the characters. I enjoyed most of the characters, but I found Lex the most irritating character. For the person who's meant to be the smartest man on Earth, he made a lot of terrible calculated judgments, and it just seemed bad decision making, and I didn't feel it really showed off intelligence a character that should have. I mean, he destroyed his own building at the end of the movie, trying to destroy the Earth just to get Superman, and it just didn't feel like the Lex Luthor character that I remembered from the previous movies and the comics. And two other characters, actually, I did have a little bit of grievances with the Kents. We're so used to having such great actors play Superman's parents, and I thought these two actors specifically were really poor. They tried that Spider-Man with great power comes great responsibility scene, and it just didn't come off well at all. And I just thought the acting was really poor on those scenes, and it could have probably had a better actor, especially for Clark's dad in that scene.
Superman was like a Boy Scout. He was saving people, he was saving animals, he was debating over whether they should kill things or not. He couldn't have been more adorable. Kind of how you kind of want Superman to be. It really kind of brought up that kind of nostalgia, and yeah, spot on. There was also lots of subtle little nods to the original films. Lex Luthor's sort of ditzy blonde missus that was more interested in taking pictures or looking fabulous. Even his master plan, I'm not going to go into too much details, has some similarities to the second Superman film. And it's little things like that that make it even more enjoyable, where you can think, I see what you did.
Okay, and then the number one character I really had an issue with Jimmy Olsen, the reporter. His character had so many convenient plot points through the movie, such as he was able to find out where Superman was hiding in the other dimension. He knew how to infiltrate Lex by having a random girlfriend who was dating Lex at the time to feed him information, which just didn't seem plausible for just the reporter in the Daily Planet, considering how powerful the girlfriend would know how powerful Lex actually is. And then at the end, it wasn't really Superman that brought down Lex. It was Jimmy again by gathering all his information from this ex-girlfriend of Lex. It just seemed really bringing this character, this kind of a sub-level character, to too much of an important role of sorting a lot of convenient plot points out, which I found a bit ridiculous.
The cinematography was amazing. All the special effects, how they went about doing it. I knew the dog wasn't real, and I still keep forgetting the dog wasn't real. I just keep being impressed with how well they've trained this dog. then only to think later that no, of course it can't be real, dogs can't fly. Amazing. I thought I was going to hate Crypto, the dog, and I didn't hate him at all. Not only I didn't hate him, he was an amazing character, a real part of the film, with things to do and his own personality, not just some side point. And yeah.
Okay, and then the last point I'd like to make is, which I found, it kind of took me out of the Superman movie. It was this kind of the side plot of the country being invaded. It took too much of the screen tying up, which could have been used with other characters. I just felt maybe the film was trying to give a kind of political statement, which might go down with some audiences, but it might struggle to reach out to a wide audience.
And I have to talk about the Justice Gang. Nathan Fillion coming back, I can't believe it. What an amazing Green Lantern. And Hawk Girl screaming and shouting, waving her freaking mace around. And to cap it all off, Mr. Terrific was terrific. He, I wouldn't say carried the film or doing the thing, because everybody played their part, but my God, he was such an important part of the film, and my God, he was good at the role. So as you can tell, I actually really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a solid summer blockbuster. My score is probably going to be a solid 8 out of 10. It's a worth watch for anybody who's just looking for a good time. If you like all the things that we're trying to do, then please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, so that was the good points and the bad points of Superman. Overall, I enjoyed the film really. I have a few critical issues with the movie, but it's a good summer blockbuster film to go and watch. You know, it's a great cinema film. I suggest that everyone go out and watch it. I think they'll have a fun time with it. My score for the film, I would give it a strong, solid 7 out of 10. But it'd be interesting to hear your points on it as well. So leave any comments down below, and see you soon.